Hi, Samuel Jordan Fitness here, and welcome today to your 30-minute beginner standing workout. All of the exercises included today are going to be low impact, and we're doing everything on our feet. If you haven't warmed up yet, then click the link in the top right hand corner. So we're doing this workout in a HIIT style, and we're going to be doing 2 exercises back to back followed by a rest. We'll be starting up in a few seconds. Let's go. So we're starting off with a low impact alternative to jumping jacks. This is where we just take side steps whilst waving the arms in the air. Let's get into a nice rhythm together. Let's go. Great work. Keep going, and when you hear the final beat, we're going to go straight into the next exercise, which is going to be side punches. So here we're going to alternate twisting the body to the side and then punching with the opposite fist. Awesome job. Let's get ready to take a rest in a few seconds. So let's take a 30-second rest now. If you do need to take any extra rests during this workout, that's fine. Just pause the video and then come straight back in when you feel comfortable. Make sure to keep nice and hydrated during this workout. Next up, we're going to be doing no jumping jacks and then going straight into arm pulses. So let's get ready to start with those no jumping jacks in a few seconds. Awesome work. Keep going, and next up we'll be doing arm pulses. So here we're going to stand with soft knees. We stretch the arms out to the side and keep them as straight as possible as we do small pulses up and down. Great work. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So take another 30-second rest. We'll be starting off next with no jumping jacks, and then we'll go into some box steps. So we've got about 10 more seconds of rest, and then let's get ready to get into no jumping jacks. Great work. Your heart rate should really be getting up now. We'll be going into box steps in a few seconds. So with these box steps, we'll be taking a step forward, and then we're just going to lower down slightly before coming back and standing up tall. Feel free to squat down as low as you feel comfortable. If you have weak knees, then I would suggest to not go too far with these, especially as we're at the start of the workout. Great job. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So we've got a 30-second rest. Grab a drink of water if you need. We'll check back in at the end of this rest, where we'll be doing no jumping jacks straight into squats. So let's get ready for no jumping jacks in a few seconds. Awesome job. Now that we're nice and warmed up, we're gonna go into some low squats next. If you do have weak knees, then let's do box steps instead of squats. So feet are about shoulder width apart and slightly turned out. We bend at the knees and then lower down nice and low before powering back up. If you're struggling with balance, then use an assistance like a chair or a table to hold onto. Great work. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So 30-second rest. After the rest, we'll be going into no jumping jacks and then straight into back lunges. So let's get ready for the next exercise in a few seconds. Awesome work. Next up, we'll go straight into back lunges. So here we're going to alternate stepping one leg back until both knees are at a 90-degree angle. If you're struggling with balance, then use an assistance like a chair or table to hold on to. Awesome work. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So 30-second rest. We're going to be doing marches next and straight into forward lunges. So we'll be starting in about 10 seconds. With the marches, we're going to aim to get the knees as high up to the chest as possible. So let's aim to get those knees really high. Let's keep the intensity up. Let's go. Great work. Keep going, and next up we'll be doing forward lunges. So this time we're going to take a forward step for these lunges. We're going to alternate each leg. Make sure to use an assistance if you're struggling with your balance. Let's go. Great work. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. 30-second rest now. Next up, we got marches and then arm C circles. Okay, let's get ready next for some marches in a few seconds. Let's keep powering those knees really high. Great job. Next up, we're going to do some arm C circles in a few seconds. So here we keep soft knees. Arms are going to be outstretched and we're going to be keeping them really straight. We're going to draw very small C shapes with our hands here. Try and keep those arms as straight as possible. Great work. These really start to burn after a while. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. Let's take a rest. Make sure to keep hydrated. Grab a drink of water if you need. In about 20 seconds, we're going to go into marches and then straight into knee repeaters with the right knee. So we got marches coming up in a few seconds. Great work, keep going. In a few seconds, we're going to go straight into knee repeaters with the right knee. So here we're going to keep the left knee soft. We'll reach the right foot behind the body and then we're going to bring the knee up towards the chest. We can tap the knee with our hands and then return the hands overhead as we put the foot back. Let's get into a nice rhythm here and keep our heart rate up. Great work. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So we've got a 30-second rest. We'll be doing marches next and then straight into knee repeaters with the left knee. Let's get ready to go in a few seconds. Great job. Let's get ready next for knee repeaters with the left knee. So same as we did last time, but this time with the left knee. Let's get into a nice rhythm here. Great job. Let's get ready to take a rest in a few seconds. Let's take a rest now. Next up, we'll be doing marches into squat pulses. We got a few more seconds and then we're into the next exercise. Let's go. Great job. We got squat pulses coming up next in a few seconds. So these are really quite challenging. We're going to do a low squat and then we'll do a couple pulses at the bottom before coming back up. Again, if you have weak knees, I would suggest box steps here. If you're going for the squat pulses but they become a bit too much, then let's just revert back to regular squats. Great work. We got a few more seconds and then we'll be taking a rest. So we got a 30-second rest now. We're halfway through the workout. Pause the video if you need a little bit extra rest. Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. We've got about 15 seconds now and then we'll be going back into no jumping jacks. We'll be going straight into side punches after that. Great work. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So let's take a rest now. Next up, we'll be doing no jumping jacks straight into arm pulses. Awesome job. I know those arms will be burning now with these pulses. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So 30-second rest. Next up, we'll be doing no jumping jacks straight into box steps. Great work. Let's get ready to take a rest in a few seconds. So we've got a 30-second rest. Grab a drink of water if you need. Next up, we'll be doing no jumping jacks and then straight into bodyweight squats. The same with last time. Let's modify those squats to however you feel. That could be box steps or it could be assisted squats. Just go for whatever you feel comfortable with today. Great job. I know it's getting really tough now, but stick with me. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So let's take a rest now. Next up, we'll be doing no jumping jacks into back lunges. Awesome work. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. Great job, so we got a 30-second rest, and next we'll be moving to marches for our first exercise, and then we'll be doing forward lunges straight after. Great work. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So let's take a rest now. Next up, we'll be doing standing marches and then straight into arm C circles. Great work. I know it's probably burning now. My arms were definitely feeling it. Let's get ready to take a rest in a few seconds. So we got a 30-second rest now. We are getting towards the end of the workout, so just stick with me. Make sure to stay hydrated. We'll be doing marches next and then straight into knee repeaters with the right knee. Awesome work. It's a tough exercise, this one. Let's get ready to take a rest in a few seconds. Awesome job. Let's take a rest now. Next up, we'll be doing marches into knee repeaters with the left knee. awesome job. Well done for getting towards the end of this workout. We are nearly done, I promise. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. Okay, so let's take a rest. Next up, we've got the final 2 exercises of this workout. Well done for getting here. We'll be doing marches and then going into squat pulses. Make sure to modify the squat pulses for how you're feeling today. If you're really feeling it, then you can add a few pulses at the bottom. Let's do this together. Let's go. Last exercise of this workout, we got squat pulses and then we're done. Stick with me, let's go. Just a few more seconds to go. Keep going, you got this. And that is it for this workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Well done for completing it. If you like this, then please like the video, subscribe to my channel and click the notification button. You can click the link in the top right-hand corner for a short cool down and stretch routine. Thank you again so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next workout.